excursion. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Harros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for our visitors here, the Kansas City Royals, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. They'll match up against a tough assignment indeed, the hard-throwing right-hander Michael Pineda. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Evan Gattis makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. First pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
First pitch, 7:05.
The next pitch. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The October weather here in New York starting to turn a bit. 52 degrees at first pitch. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it 2-1. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Strike two called, and it's full 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one.
Yeah, not really too many reasons why you'd ever intentionally want to hit the leadoff batter in a ballgame. Well, let's see how they decide to play it from here.
In now, Carlo Villarreal batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's set, now the pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. And you don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. The underhand flip will be in time to record the first out, but meanwhile that moves a runner into scoring position now with one away. Prince Fielder will stand in now, and you have to say he was one of the real bright spots in the division series.
Here in October, this is when you want your guys to really find their stride. You're right, Matty. He was outstanding in getting them into this LCS.
Now here's the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
Jay Bruce will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. And this will be fouled away. He waits. Now the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
And you can bet now that in the postseason, on the road, in game one here, they'd like nothing better than to get on the board first. Just kind of let these guys...
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. Royals leave one. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Starting lineup for the Yankees, as presented by Joe Girardi, will look like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Yasiel Puig will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Right field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. So we saw the slider as he gets the fly ball there, but as for the rest of the arsenal, here you go. It's a look at the scouting report to see what else this guy features moving forward. Charlie Blackmon will stand in here in game one, and he'll be looking to put a disappointing division series behind him.
Yeah, it was disappointing in that he wasn't able to really carry much of the load. But I know he's grateful to have a shot at redemption here in the league championship series.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible instant.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Paul Goldschmidt will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
First pitch coming. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Dustin Pedroia leads things off now in the top half of the second.
For Kansas City, second baseman.
First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Wilson Ramos will get his first opportunity now.
Wilson Ramos.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Number 9 steps in now. First pitch coming.
Number 9.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Here it comes. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the Yankees, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Into the box now, number 26. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not a real good effort there.
Nah, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there, and we're going to check it out again right here on Show Track. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. From the stretch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. The relay throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Jacoby Ellsbury is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Number 34 will get his first shot at it here. First pitch to him. And a bouncing ball, foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits have him threaten to score our first run of the night.
Evan Gattis will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. First pitch coming. Ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Yeah, just a little tapper here, but this is going to wind up being pretty effective because with one away now, it's going to move both guys up 90 feet to second and third.
Carlo Villarreal will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. And here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Prince Fielder will look to try and get that second run of the inning across as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bryant is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Royals out in front, 1-0. Francisco Linder makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now here's the pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2 pitch on the way. Full count. 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
3-2. Here it is. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much. One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, two things actually. One, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and two, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
Standing in now, Sean Rodriguez. Pitch inside the throw. Throw won't get him. Oop. Here comes the 1-0. They'll try it again from first. Pitch inside the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
And this is one dude that's tough to face out there. After getting hit by the pitch, he says, "All right, man, you're going to pay for that." He's into scoring position now on the stolen base.
1 out and a runner on second base. .2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
3-0 is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here he comes, 3-1. Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Yeah, pretty easy to get anxious there on a 3-1 count. That was a great time to call for the changeup.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Yasiel Puig will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and you know you've got a good changeup when you can come out and throw it first pitch just like he did right there.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to fielders in time, and with that, the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Jay Bruce will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
First offering on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Dustin Pedroia will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Grounded foul off to the right side. Now the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. A ball and two strikes to count now with the bases empty and two away.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
One run, two hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Here comes a 1-2. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Charlie Blackmon will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Now the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Boy, that pitch is way up there. I'm not sure how he could have ever thought that was going to be a strike.
Now here it comes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Once again a 3-2. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Ellsbury has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Yeah, this game's unfair sometimes. If this ball's 20 feet to the left or right, he's got a lead-off double or maybe even more. Instead, though, this finds the center fielder's glove for the first out of the inning.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 2-0 home. Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. His first homer here in the series. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The 1-0 home. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
The 2-0 on the way. On the ground to third. Throw on to fielder for out number 2.
Boy, and on 2-0, If that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit. And all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Stepping in now, number 26. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
That slider is just devastating against left-handed hitters. I mean, he wasn't even close to that.
2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
Pitch on the way. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's the pitch they were set up for. That slider breaking down around the knees, that's a good job of holding off on the swing.
Now the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Back up the middle and right over the bag into center field for a 2-out single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
In now, Chris Bryant. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
As a look, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Come on!
Here he comes again, 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here he comes on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Number 9 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
For Kansas City, third baseman, number 9.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. The pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder, Jacoby.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch on the way. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. And they won't get Ellsbury as he's able to beat it out.
He got flat out wide. I mean, once this thing got down, you figure if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Number 34 will dig in. He singled his first time around. Fastball in there for a called strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pause, now the pitch. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
He's ready, now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
You know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting it.
Evan Gaddis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
He's set, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 home. Into right field. That'll drop. It's another base hit. And he is in there. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ballgame tied up as the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Francisco Linder will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
And the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Now another 1-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Waits, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. He's ready now, the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Sean Rodriguez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter, this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. But one thing he's shown so far, not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Toward the hole and through into right, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is back control at its finest right there.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Paul Goldschmidt will get another shot. He homered his last time. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Such a good pitch right there. That first pitch changeup. When you can tell a guy's up there all amped up to hit, use that against him.
And there he goes towards second. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I know that instantly everyone's going to start pointing fingers out there. But when you're facing a guy like this, as a pitcher, you have to be allowed to work inside. That'll hurt a bit, but it's just part of the game you have to live with.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Giancarlo Stanton now as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. Gaddis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 3-1. Carlo Villarreal will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
The 3-2 pitch. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Prince Fielder will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch, but here he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch to him is chopped fouled off to the left for the first strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And now a pitch on the way. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. KC down in order. Score holds, it's 3-1. Tom Gorzolani will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36, Tom Gorzolani.
Number 26 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
Catcher, number 26.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And they get him off balance that time as it slapped the other way to short. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high, and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there would have really been bad.
Chris Bryant would get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch coming. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. A runner at second, nobody out. 1-0 on the way. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something else.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Into the box now, Francisco Linder. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That's a heads-up play there at second base. Sees that left fielder has to move all the way into the alley to catch this thing, so he knows he'll have a hard time readjusting his body to make the throw to third, and he's able to move up 90 feet on the flyout.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Now a swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. The Yanks leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Second baseman.
He swings and pops it high in the air out towards shallow right. Rodriguez is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game, your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Wilson Ramos will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch to him. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Royals have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 score.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Now batting, number 9.
Standing in now, number 9. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Come on up! Are you kidding me?
Now the pitch. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can corral that one. Base hit.
Boy, they have not been able to keep him off base. He's got 3 of their 6 hits so far, and he's single-handedly keeping them in the ballgame.
Number 34 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Both teams with 6 hits so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Well, the Royals draw one closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 3 and the Royals 2. Sean Rodriguez will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman, Sean.
First pitch coming. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here it comes. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. No problem here, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 66,
Yasiel Puig will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2. Charlie Blackmon will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit back up the middle. A dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the inning will continue. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now this is lined into left field for a base hit.
After the first 2 hitters, he looked well on his way to a shutdown inning. Now, all of a sudden, give up back-to-back singles, and it turned this into a threat after all.
Giancarlo Stanton will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward.
I'll hold that thought as the play is made out there for out number 3, and the side is retired. The Yanks strand a pair. They're up 3-2. Evan Gattis will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
The left fielder, number 11, Evan Gattis.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And with Prince Fielder lurking, we'll see a left-hander get up in the bullpen. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Carlo Villarreal will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far. And they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Here's where trying to do too much will come back and haunt you. This was just going to be a simple single, but look, here comes the throwing error, and that allows him to move into scoring position.
And there's the 4th wide one, so Fielder takes first on the intentional walk. Jay Bruce hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 62.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Jay Bruce will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Comes set, now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
And here's one of those times where the Royals have to start finding key hits.
Here comes a 2-2. On the move again from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw.
I'll tell you what, I did not see that one coming. If they would have gotten the tying run thrown out at third, that would have been a colossal mistake. This is living dangerously, but give them credit. They made it pan out.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
Big pitch here, 1-2. And this is on the ground to third. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. Still a 3-2 ball game. Number 26 will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Thinks he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And that misses, ball one. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a shot over the second baseman's head, and that's going to plug the gap. Good for extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look, he gets that bat head out front and just rips his ball into the alley right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Chris Bryant will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. First offering on the way. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Well, that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just one out.
Francisco Linder will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. Now the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Set now to pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. So 1-2 with one away. To right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
And that could wind up being a very big insurance run here in the late going. Anytime you can get your bullpen an extra run to work with, they'll thank you for it. And this pushes the lead up to 2 now.
Chris Perez will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's Jock Peterson now. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
Here comes the 3-0. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Here's the full count offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. Wilson Ramos will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he'll begin this 9th inning with a double.
Oh, and down by 2 runs. The most important thing was to get that leadoff man on base. And mission accomplished right here. Better yet, not only is he on base, but he's up to second on the double. And since there's no double play in order, you've pretty much got to forget about that guy on second base and just make sure no one else gets on.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now. Jacoby Ellsbury will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Now here's the first pitch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. Number 34 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Dylan Betances come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's the first offering. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. From the stretch. Swearing again here as this time he steers one fair to the left side. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for much more than that. That tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Evan Gattis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Carlo Villarreal steps in with the game on the line. The tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position with 2 men out. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
And when he's in a jam, he's going to reach back for a little something extra on that fastball. Boy, that's nice to have in reserve.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. And he has come through as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. And he is in safely as well. A huge at-bat there. They've turned this game upside down and lead it now by a run. Prince Fielder will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Jay Bruce will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
3 runs already home here. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Big pitch here, 1 and 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So disaster strikes here in the ninth as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Royals 5 and the Yankees 4. Joe Smith will come on now trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Tony Campana will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Now here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. 3-2, here it comes. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's going to be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single. And there's your potential tying run aboard to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Burke Badenhop will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Yasiel Puig will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
A bit of a gamble right here. Remember, he represents the tying run. But this is a team that won't shy away from taking some chances. And he's into second base here with nobody out.
No one out with a runner at second. 2-0 count, the pitch. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Wow. This is a great example of what not to do when a guy's trying to give himself up. I don't know if you heard someone yelling for third or what, but they wind up not getting an out here at all. This is a big letdown defensively.
Matt Harrison will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Charlie Blackmon will try to keep this rally going with the possible winning run aboard on first now with nobody out. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Oh. All right. 1 down, 2 to go. He's able to keep that tying run anchored over there at third base. But the question is, can he do it 2 more times?
Vidal Nuno will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Well, you started to get a sense that this was coming. They have come roaring all the way back in this game to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. Unbelievable.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and you can bet that they'll be looking to induce the double play ball here with that winning run on second. Here's the first pitch. There's the first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
To the hole, left side, and it's through, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they will walk off with game 1 here at home.
Boy, we're talking high drama here in the playoffs. A walk-off win here in the final at bat, and this place is going crazy right now.
time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harris, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Yankees come out on top, 6-5. Good night from the Bronx.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Kansas City, 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan Betances. Lost was Bert Baden. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
La música de Harry Ford.